Gold is, I like what Jim Records says, 15,000.
Okay.
And what I liked was Jim Rogers, who was Soros' partner. He just dumped his stocks and he's buying silver.
Wow.
So a lot of times the hard paper guys, the paper asset guys like stocks, S&P 500, are going hard metals right now. Integrity means it holds its shape. This holds its shape. And I see homelessness is because this is in the system.
Yeah.
Fake money or Gresham's law is in the system. I'm very bullish on silver.
Very bullish.
But the reason is because silver is also a strategic metal.
Yeah.
The silver and gold markets are experiencing significant fluctuations, driven by geopolitical tensions, diverse investment strategies, and key economic indicators. Notable investor Robert Kiyosaki, along with other experts, maintains a highly optimistic outlook on silver, predicting its price could surge to $70 per ounce. This perspective underscores silver's growing importance beyond traditional investments. Recently, silver has demonstrated strong performance, surpassing $32 per ounce, while the futures market is breaking out of a long-standing pattern that has persisted since 2012. Robust industrial demand for silver, particularly in the military and technology sectors, remains resilient despite potential economic disruptions stemming from upcoming tariff policies. Meanwhile, evolving strategies under the emerging Trump administration are introducing new uncertainties into the market, further reinforcing the appeal of precious metals as safe haven assets. Additionally, recent signals from the Federal Reserve indicating the conclusion of the easing cycle add complexity to the investment landscape. Demonstrating its resilience, gold reached an all-time high by the end of January 2025, achieving a remarkable 40 record highs throughout 2024. Kiyosaki has noted that esteemed investors such as Jim Rickards are making bold predictions, with some estimating gold could climb to $15,000 per ounce. Similarly, Jim Rogers has strategically shifted his investments from S&P 500 stocks to silver, highlighting a growing preference for tangible assets during these unpredictable economic times. Geopolitical instability remains a key influence on precious metal markets. The potential for global conflicts, shifts in monetary policies, and sustained industrial demand create a complex environment where silver and gold are increasingly regarded as strategic assets and safe haven investments. As the market landscape evolves, many investors are closely watching these metals for emerging opportunities.
Gold is, I like what Jim Records says, 15,000.
Okay.
And what I liked was Jim Rogers, who was Soros' partner. He just dumped his stocks and he's buying silver.
Wow.
So a lot of times the hard paper guys, the paper asset guys like stocks, S&P 500, are going hard metals right now. Integrity means it holds its shape. This holds its shape. And I see homelessness is because this is in the system.
Yeah.
Fake money or Gresham's law is in the system. Silver is about to take off because silver, look, I just look at the smart guys.
Yeah.
Like I love Jim Rogers and I love Jim Rickards. And so Rickards is bullish on gold. But when Rogers said he was selling his S&P 500 to buy silver, if that's not a sign from God, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
Because I'm a silver bug.
We could see $50 silver this year, you're saying?
I'm predicting 70.
70. All right.
I'm very bullish on silver.
Very bullish.
But the reason is because silver is also a strategic metal.
Yeah.
And as Trump is saying, we might be on the verge of war. That means the demand for silver goes up. As Andy Schickman says, every Tomahawk missile has, I think, 14 pounds of silver in it or something. So every time they fire a rocket, it's gone. So it's a strategic military metal. I stick with what I know, and I've been saving this stuff since I was a kid, and I have pennies. I'll tell you another story. Is I saved all of these. In '65, I went to that fake metal. Yeah. So I saved all of these silver coins. You call them a dirty metal or whatever thing. I had a whole bag of it. I went to school in New York. I was living in Hawaii. Went to school in New York. I came home and I said, "Hey, Mom, where's my bag of money?" She goes, "I spent it." But I was a kid,
Yeah.
That's the problem with rich people and poor people. Rich people know what's real. Poor people don't. That's the difference. This is fake money. This is real money. It has been for thousands of years. You know, always remember your profit's made when you buy, not when you sell. So I think silver, as you know, it used to be 50. It's still only about 30. So it's still like 40% under market value. So I've been a silver bug for years and years and years. And when Andy Shechtman says there's like 14 pounds of this stuff in every Tomahawk rocket, I became a believer again.
Totally.
I'm afraid we're going to war. And I think I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah.
The market's going to dictate, the market decides. And like I said, we're on the verge of war. I went to Vietnam twice. I don't like what I see. I had dinner last night with a guy from Ukraine. That's tragic.
Oh.
And then what Biden did, he fired rockets into Russia. He killed Russian troops. So Trump has got to be a strong man to kind of
clean it up.
I hate war, but he's got to tighten up here. So, and look at China, man. They have our rare earths and all this. It's all hard assets.
Robert Kiyosaki has also voiced concerns about America's mounting debt crisis, describing the United States as the Saudi Arabia of debt. Rather than exporting oil, the nation is flooding global markets with printed money, a practice that disproportionately benefits the wealthy while placing significant financial strain on the middle class and low-income populations. The Fiscal Responsibility Act of 2023 suspended the debt ceiling until January 1, 2025, at which point the national debt reached a staggering $36.104 trillion. During such periods, the U.S. Treasury often employs extraordinary measures to avoid default, as seen in a temporary Medicare Trust Fund securities redemption that helped keep the debt within limits. However, Kiyosaki argues that this approach exacerbates economic challenges, with excessive money printing fueling inflation and driving up the costs of essential goods such as food and housing. The repercussions extend beyond financial metrics, potentially contributing to social issues such as homelessness and rising addiction rates. As the financial landscape undergoes profound shifts due to rising debt levels, evolving monetary policies, and escalating geopolitical risks, investors are re-evaluating their strategies. In times of economic uncertainty, tangible assets like gold and silver are increasingly seen as reliable stores of value, offering stability amidst market volatility. With industrial demand on the rise and global financial concerns mounting, the role of precious metals in wealth preservation has never been more critical. How do you think investors will adapt to safeguard their financial future in this unpredictable economic climate? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video insightful, join our community by subscribing and enabling notifications. We appreciate your support and look forward to keeping you informed.